Marquardt, play wide receiver here, and I'm a junior. It's been fun and fast and physical. It's been a blast getting back on the field with these guys. We've got a good group of seniors that have built a solid foundation for us. And watching those guys come out here and compete for last year, it's been a lot of fun seeing guys like Ryan Ross, Steven Clocker, those dudes coming out and they're giving it their all every single down. You can really tell that they're taking this one to heart and they really want to come out with something big here. Yeah, as far as receiver goes, we didn't lose anything last year. All of our guys are coming back. We lost Marshall Klitsky, which is a huge loss at running back, but we bring guys back like Gunnar Bloom and Bridgeport Tussler, and those guys are studs. And of course we got Trey Anderson and Andrew Dessert coming back for us. That'll be a really good competition to watch all camp. Really excited to see how those guys come out here and compete. They're both looking like studs so far, and they're both throwing dimes. So basically the reason that we do look polished is because those dudes are on top of their game. They brought their A game this camp, and it's been really fun to catch balls from them. My legs are sore, man. We've been getting after it this camp, and yeah, we're a lot more up-tempo this year. We're trying to not waste as much time during in between snaps and trying to get up to the ball and get going. It's going to be a lot of fun watching us play this year. I think our offense is going to be really high-powered. We got weapons at every single position. We don't really have a down position this year, so it's going to be really fun to watch us go out there and compete every day. We're just going to be really fast, and it's going to be really fun to watch.
Bridgeport Tussler, running back at Bethel, and a junior academically. Well, my biggest thing for me is that it's a huge change compared to last year. Everything about us is up-tempo in the sense of we're just ready to move on to the next play. When I think about, when people make mistakes, last year I felt like we were getting on the person a lot and more of just try to pick them up. But right now we're as players, as coaches, we're just moving on to the next play. We're not even going to sit here and talk about the play that we just ran, that there was a mistake. We're here to practice, and then when we get into film, we're getting into film. And that just carries over of just how we are as people too. We're always moving on to the next drill or the next event on the schedule and so on. So I just think that it's better this way because there's no laziness, there's no free time that we can kind of get messed up in. Being here it's way more than just being a running back here at Bethel. That's the best part I think about this school. Is you're a player, you're a student, and maybe you're a football player. But more importantly, you're a person here.
Excuse my voice here because it's kind of gone out, but it kind of is it's a part of the excitement. We're getting after it, and had 108 guys report and getting going. It's just a blast. I've said before, football, we don't have open gym, we don't have things like that, so it's like you got to wait from December all the way to now to really play. And it's been great. The guys, they care about each other, they care about the game, working their tails off, and we're into it a few days, and so you're tired, and that's really when you build some toughness into your program, into your culture, and really individually we need to grow and maintain that toughness and sweetness at the same time, so that we are a better aroma than maybe some other stuff. But we want to be a group of guys that is we're better than we are because we're working together. We care about each other and we care about winning. I think just that, and you can underrate. I think last year we kind of went through some transition things with injuries, but those guys that were hurt were back, but also those guys that kind of had to come in a little bit prematurely are back, and they have some experience. So we're really excited up front, offense, defensive line, and then we really do have we just have some really explosive players, especially with Gunnar Bloom and Bryce Marquardt, Rich Tussler, Jackson Canfield, and just a host of guys. I mean, there's a whole bunch of them. It's great. And then on defense, moved Joey Lee to our secondary, and he's just been fantastic as far as leading and getting sharp and doing things. And then we've got a lot of speed on the field on defense. So excited about it. I am so jacked about the guys in our conference as coaches. They're quality guys, and we care about each other and make fun of each other, but it's awesome. But the team's, that's excellent football.